The massing model tool allows you to create the outline or shell of a building for illustrative purposes. This offers a quick and easy way to create a representative or context building in both 2D and 3D when a detailed building is not required. There are two ways to create a massing model object. If you have already drawn the shape of the massing model by drawing a polyline or polygon, you can use the Create Objects from Shapes command. This can be found by going to Landmark, Create Objects from Shapes, or in the Architect workspace by going to AEC, Create Objects from Shapes. You can also use the Massing Model tool, which can be found in the Site Planning toolset in Vectorworks Architect or Landmark products. To use the Massing Model tool, select it from the Site Planning toolset. Now, using one of the polyline drawing modes, click to begin drawing the building outline. Continue clicking to draw the entire outline. Double-click or click the Start point to end the polyline. The Object Properties dialog will appear if this is the first time you have placed a massing model in your file. This dialog will allow you to change parameters of the object and to customize the appearance to your liking. These parameters can also be changed after the creation of the massing model through the Object Info palette. Click OK to close the dialog. Now, with the massing model selected, look in the Object Info palette. Here we can name the building so that it shows up in the massing model label. The Show in Plan dropdown will allow you to choose whether the roof or the footprint of the building is drawn in top plan view. In the Label drop-down box, you can choose to display the 2D text label for the massing model. The label can include the name for the building and the area. After choosing the appropriate label, you will see the text positioned on the massing model object. Move the text control point to reposition the label. Enter the building height in the Height field. This is calculated to the eave of the roof. Enter the number of floors that the building contains in the Floor Count field. The floors will be evenly distributed throughout the height of the building. A slab will be drawn for each floor in the massing model. The floor usage data will allow you to enter specific usage data for each floor in the massing model. This is useful when reporting the usage data of the floors in worksheets. By default, the usage for each floor is set to unspecified. To specify the data, select each floor in the dialog and enter the usage data. The number of floors listed here depends on the floor count that you specified before. If the floor count is reduced later, the floor usage data will be lost. The Wall Class drop-down box will allow you to choose a class for the wall geometry that is generated with the massing model. This gives you specific control over the graphic attributes and visibility of the wall geometry. The Use Custom Roof from Profile checkbox will give you the ability to edit the massing model roof and to customize it. The first roof created by the massing model tool is used as the default custom roof. You can customize it by going to Modify, Edit Massing Model. Keep in mind, if you use a custom roof and the height of the massing model changes, you will manually need to adjust the height of the custom roof. If you do not use a custom roof and use the standard flat or pitched roof instead, you can quickly adjust the roof overhang and roof thickness through the Object Info palette. Additionally, you can place the roof geometry in a specific class to control the attributes and visibility, separate from the rest of the massing model. You can also choose whether the roof is flat or pitched. With Pitch Roof selected, you can choose the eave style and slope of the roof geometry. Enter the angle of the slope in degrees. The Draw Floors box will draw slab geometry for each floor in the building in 3D. It will also give you the ability to change the slab thickness for the floors. Display Shadow in Plan View will display a shadow based on the roof outline in top plan. The shadow settings are controlled through the Document Preferences. Click Shadow Settings to open the Document Preferences dialog and edit the shadow settings. Use Site Modifiers will allow the building model to modify the site by adding a pad and grade limits to the base of the building. With this option checked, you can then turn on or off the grade limits, which will define the site modifier modification area. Grade limits offset will offset the grade limits a specified amount from the massing model. Gross area will display the gross area value for all the floors and is based on your document units for area. The Massing Model tool provides you with a quick way to create conceptual or contextual models while giving you the ability to use massing models for early design analysis in urban planning.